So let's talk about some Star Wars first and foremost. Now, the trailer for Ahsoka series dropped yesterday, and Matt Vader went down a deep dive rabbit hole as soon as he saw this thing. So, Vader, what was your take on the Ahsoka trailer, and what fascinated you about it?
Are you trying to get me in trouble right off the get-go?
Yes, I am.
Listen, I'm one of these dorks that sits around and I watch all the things that Star Wars feeds us off the conveyor belt. And one of those things is these animated shows. I liked Rebels for the most part. And this Ahsoka trailer is a new season of Rebels with live action characters. And I was intrigued. I watched this thing. I watched it like 4 times in the office yesterday, and I was like, "Holy shit! This looks really fun. This looks really cool." And I don't have faith that they'll actually pull it off, but it was a good trailer. I'm gonna say that it was a good trailer. I liked how it looked. I liked how the characters came off. I really liked this new Jedi guy, or this new Sith Lord, or whatever his name is.
You said finally someone I can cosplay as.
Someone I can drop a few pounds and cosplay as. Yeah, just trim the beard up a little bit, and yeah, he looks great. I liked Sabine. I mean, Hera looked good. Chopper looked perfect. You better not screw up Chopper. He's probably all CGI. I like that dramatic shot of Thrawn from the back. Like I said, it was a good trailer. I don't know if the show is going to be any good, but it intrigued me enough to where I'm not going to have any problem checking it out when it comes out. But then we say the same thing about Mando and everything too. They have fun trailers. It was cool, and man, this season has been trash. So who knows? Maybe this is Filoni's. This is his baby. So maybe he'll put a little more thought and effort into this Rebels thing than he has done so far into Mando. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I like it. I'm looking forward to it, and it'll probably suck. So
well, in your deep dive, you found a little Easter egg from the trailer. You want to reveal
that? The world between worlds, I'm assuming, is going to play extremely heavy in this show, because not only is it you can see it in the background of some of the scenes with Ahsoka and the new Sith guy. They're actually in the world between worlds. You can see all the stuff in the star field and in the background, but it also plays very heavily into the logo itself. So if you look at the logo for the Ahsoka show, it's surrounded by the world between worlds stuff with all the timelines and the circles and all that kind of thing. So they could be doing some weird timey-wimey things. So are they going to retcon the sequels? Highly doubtful, but that's the tool that they would use if they were going to do such a thing. So it'd be interesting to see where they go with this. So who knows? It'll be fun.
All right. So Ruin the Man Baby, what is your take on the Ahsoka trailer? Do you think that it's going to subvert our expectations?
Ahsoka, well, I hope so, because let's face it, we've had... can I curse on this podcast? I don't need to restrain myself.
No, you can curse.
Okay, we're past the watershed in the UK. I'm going to go for it. We've had nothing but shite lately from Disney Star Wars, so it would be good to get something, reasonably well written. What do I think of Ahsoka? Well, first of all, I'll admit I did enjoy some of her sort of featured scenes in, is it Mando? Was it season 2 Mando? It's all merging into one big crock of bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, it was season 2 Mando. I like Rosario Dawson, who plays Ahsoka, so I'm happy to see her continuing the role. And I like Lars Mikkelsen, who I think has been confirmed as Thrawn.
Yes.
Yeah,
he is the voice actor for Thrawn, and he's now the real actor for Thrawn.
Which is great. Which is what we want, So the pieces are lining up there. Do I trust Disney to come up with a compelling plot and not destroy this character? I was looking at the comments, and some people hit on a couple of really good points. Someone said, she always speaks very monotone. Has Ahsoka got this personality to drive the show? I think that's the problem we had with Mando. We've realised kind of 3 seasons in, he's not really got the personality. It's the people around him, and now we're finally seeing him kind of fall back into a sidekick position. So that's one concern. Are we going to see beloved characters get trashed on screen? That's a Disney trait. So that's another concern. I don't know. I'm so jaded and cynical, Matt. I don't know anymore. But I like the trailer. Of everything that, and I'm sure we're going to get into it. Everything that came out over the last kind of 24 hours, that was one of the nicer things, shall we say.
All right, so before we get to Mike and his take on the trailer, I just want to shout out a few super chats. We got Danny the Dork Knight, good friend of the show, for $2. Mando is now complete trash. Now, when Danny says something's trash.
Yeah.
He likes everything. He likes
everything.
everything.
He
So, like, when he says it's trash,
so
yeah, it's
wow.
really trash.
Danny loves everything.
Yeah. The Astro Nerd Boy for $5. Hail Astro Nerd Boy, really appreciate you. I was fine with the Ahsoka trailer. It is just a shame that the show is tainted by the fact that the road leads to the sequels. The rest, meh. That is an issue, right? Where like every new Star Wars thing that comes out, it's like, well, it's tied to the sequels. So it's still like that, just by association makes it terrible.
Yeah.
Then we got the Joker's voice for $2. Filoni is the apprentice to KK's Palpatine. Yes, this is true. Now, Mexican Iron Man, I don't know what your take is on the Clone Wars and the Filoniverse and stuff like that, but what's your take?
Well, I actually love the Clone Wars a lot. And I had never seen it until I broke my leg, and I was literally like leg in the air, suspended. I shattered my right leg, and I was in like bedridden rehab for like 45 days. And that's when I saw the Clone Wars, and then I saw Rebels. And so this was just like a couple years ago. I'm like with Vader. I actually enjoyed I enjoyed almost all of Rebels, and I enjoyed damn near all of Clone Wars. And I was really surprised because being that I was kind of more of a traditional Star Wars EU, like, I jumped from the movies into comic books and the books, kind of like I did with Star Trek. I started with the original series, and then I just started reading the Star Trek books. So I was surprised I liked it, but I did. I liked it a lot. Now, but the biggest Filoni fan, I don't know. I'm getting pretty. I really enjoyed Ahsoka. I mean, shit, I got her lightsaber. I own 27 lightsabers. 2 of them are the dual wields, from her. But I'm a little Disney princessed out, and so I don't know how I'm going to react to, the Ahsoka show. I was very much looking forward to it, but after this last episode of Mando and the ups and downs with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian and Jesus Christ, and then what happened in Obi, it's really hard to get really inspired again. It's kind of like a bad relationship that I keep trying to come back to and hoping that things are going to work out, and then they don't. And I don't know. And as far as like retconning the sequel trilogy, man, Disney is a company that's tone deaf to almost everything. They're going to do whatever they want to do. So the odds of that happening, I just don't see any hope in that at all. If it happens, I'll be pleasantly surprised and shocked, sort of like the end of Mando season 2. You didn't see it coming and it happens, but there is no way I'm banking on any of this stuff. I'm just really worn down as a Star Wars fan in general, and I'm no fan of Disney these days right now because of the other stuff.
I wanted to ask you, there are a lot of YouTubers out there who were very emphatic by saying that Disney was planning on retconning the sequel trilogy out of existence. And it seems that their latest announcements proves that was never the case and that they're not going to do that. Do you have any takes on that?
I'm not. I'm surrounded by people that do rumor videos and rumor channels. I don't know. I have no contacts in order whether to judge it one way or the other. My view on this thing is that I will see anything when I will see. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about will this or won't this. I just look at what is. When I look at Disney as a company and what Star Wars is, I take it for what it is and what it isn't. Right now, it sucks and it's disappointing. I mean, I have Star Wars stuff here. I got helmet there. I mean, I've been a fan for God knows how long. It's really hard as a fan to watch an IP, and I'm not going to call it a franchise. We got to stop using the word franchise because I'm in business, and the word franchise means when you get something of the same quality over and over and over and over again. That's what a franchise is. It's when you have a certain product or service, and you deliver it over and over again the right way. These are not franchises. These are IPs that are getting obliterated.
Hey guys, if you like this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and comment below on your favorite video as well. That goes a long way with helping us boost our channel and get out there in front of more people. And it lets YouTube know that we're doing something right. And if you want to catch us live, we go live 2 times a week, once on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time and on Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So join us there in the chat. We will see you on the live stream. Stay salty.